Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. So today's project, probably going to take me a couple of days to get this thing finished, but today's project, a friend of mine at work, he's got an anniversary coming up, and he wanted to give his wife something unique, something different. So he asked me if I could make a bowl for him. Gave me an idea on how big he wanted it and everything, so I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you. So he's basically commissioned me to do just a regular wooden bowl, but making him a big one. So you'll see here in a second, but on the lathe here I have a huge piece of walnut. You guys have seen part one of the bowl blank, or the bowl that I'm making my wife, Jen's bowl part one. This is the other half of the log. So, give me a second here. I'll get the camera adjusted, and we'll get it turning. All right, everybody. So, like I said, pretty good size. You can see. I got the lathe set right now for about 325. So we're going to work on just rounding this off and shaping the outside for right now. And then I'll probably have to come back later on to hollow it out. Sorry guys, my camera cut off somewhere. Hey everybody, we're going to start sanding. We're going to go from 80 up to about 240. We're going to move on to some myelin sanding sealer. we're going to move on to some of my homemade sanding paste. Alright guys, got it shined up. There's a couple marks in here that, well, it's wood, so it is what it is. But I'm going to try and maybe touch some of that up here after I flip it around and start hollowing it out. But otherwise, I'm liking the way this looks. I actually noticed, where's that? I actually noticed that I got a little bit of spalting going on here in the walnut as well, so that's a nice touch to it. So when I come back, I'll have it flipped around and we'll start hollowing. Alright everybody, so I got this flipped around on the lathe. Still off-centered, so I'm starting this off somewhere around 600 RPM. We're going to hollow it out a little bit. I am going to touch up the outside some, simply because I do not like those rough spots that are in the bowl right now. Well guys, I think it's almost officially time to retire this thing. As short as that is, the only thing I can really use this for is small spindles and stuff, so I'm going to clean up a little bit here, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I want to apologize. I turned the camera off, adjusted everything, and went back and started cleaning up the outside a little bit to hopefully get some of the wobble going, and forgot to turn the camera back on. So I'm getting ready to remove the tailstock so I can go ahead and start hollowing out the inside and shaping the rim. But yeah, so we got the outside, the shaping pretty much done. I'm going to hit it up with some sandpaper and everything here when I start sanding everything else. So yeah, let me go ahead and take off the tailstock and readjust my tool rest, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shape the actually, we're going to go ahead and start taking the middle part down. Alright everybody, I wanted to go ahead and get everything out and ready to go. So we're going to start sanding. We're going to sand up to about 240. Alright everybody, we're going to move on to some myelin sanding sealer. Alright, we're going to buff it out with a little bit of a Scotch-Brite pad. This is a regular green one. This one you can tell on when you get these, one side's a little more coarse than the other. I'm going to use the softer side to buff it out. Alright, we're going to move on to some myelin sanding sealer. This is actually the extra fine. I'm out of the regular. As soon as we finish off this, or as soon as I get this finished off, I'll go back to using just my homemade sanding sealer. Gorgeous. Alright everybody, I'm going to clean this off with some denatured alcohol. There's a couple places here on the outside mostly, which you guys seen earlier in the video. I was able to get some of that down, but not all of it, so I'm hoping that some of this denatured alcohol will take some of this excess buildup from the wax and everything out. Well, the inside you can see a little bit there. I couldn't get all the wax and stuff out of it, but on the outside it's a little more noticeable, but I think it just brings out the grain a little more. So we'll go ahead and leave that alone, and we're going to move on to some OB Shine Juice. Alright, I'm going to put maybe one or two more coats on here just to make sure it keeps this nice shine. But man, I love the way this thing looks. I love walnut. Anyway guys, let me go ahead and put another couple on here and I'll be back shortly. Hey everybody, so finally got this thing finished. Minus the disc that goes in the bottom. Now, because this was a special order, a buddy of mine at work, Doug, him and his wife are getting ready to celebrate their third wedding anniversary. So this is a wedding or a anniversary gift for his wife. He asked for a special coin be made for the bottom. So EMP, the date, DVP. So this is their initials, the day they got married, and I printed it out on white, but since his wife likes purple, he had me spray paint it purple. So we're going to glue that into the bottom, but this thing is gorgeous. And like I said, I'm kind of partial because I love walnut, and anything regardless of how it ends up turning out, if it's made out of walnut and I can get this much of a shine on it, I love it. So we'll get the coin glued in on the bottom. I'll get some pictures up at the end like I always do. As for the sticker board, no one sent me any stickers, so no inductee onto the sticker board. If you guys want to be part of my sticker board swap, basically the information is in the description below, but you send me a couple of stickers, I'll send you a couple of stickers. I give you a shout out on my YouTube page, you give me a shout out on your YouTube or whatever your social media preference is, and yeah, this way it helps. If you got a YouTube channel, it helps both our channels grow. If you like what you saw so far, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, give it a thumbs down. You don't want to do that. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button down on the bottom, and then go over to the bell and hit the bell, and YouTube will let you know every time I post a video. I'm trying to get better to where I do these weekly. Life happens. Sometimes I miss a week or two. But yeah, with Halloween just around the corner, I got a couple of them that I'm going to try and get knocked out and put up here soon. So hopefully those don't slip. But anyway, I really like this bowl, guys, if you can't tell. Happy anniversary, Doug and Emily. And yeah, till next time, have a good one, guys.